Hello, this is a good man here on this Wednesday. Hope everybody's enjoying my show and listen to me wherever you're listening to me on TuneIn Radio or anywhere on my Facebook page at Greg the Man 45 on Facebook, and you got Greg the Man on Spreaker.com. We're right now watching Atlanta Braves. They're up 5-4. It looks like they ended the bottom of the 10th inning. That's to tied it up here. All I can say right now. And they're now got a new pitcher up. And Josh Tomlin in the bottom of the 10th to hope to win the game. And we move on to play the Cincinnati Reds. Yes, talking about Cincinnati Reds. They had a big fight up in against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Guy was out there pitching, fixing to make some changes, and some Pirates did some things, and there's a lot of been trading and stuff, and people getting ticked off. And guy had a brawl, a bench clearing brawl up in Cincinnati last night. Shoot, it was still going. It was crazy last night. I saw the video from it. If you've seen it on Facebook, saw the two teams are playing right now each other. But it's just like crazy. It's hump day. It's the weekend. Wednesday, halfway through the work week, and tomorrow's Downtown Alive in downtown Greenville. Yes, the Greg the Man Radio Show will be there. Always there. All depends on how the music is. I got to check them out and see how they're going to be when I get downtown. I'll see if we're going to do a live video from there. Everybody's having a great time, and it's kind of a little warm here in Greenville. It's at 90 degrees. It was 90 something yesterday till the rain came. Might have some rain again today. Not sure. But I'm glad everybody's enjoying my podcast, and I love my new logo. It kind of looks professional now, and I can't wait to get my 2 t-shirts from Shannon Wood when they come in and get them prepared for me, so I can show off my new logo out in public and everybody know who I am when I'm out doing my podcast or whatever. Right now I'm wearing my first t-shirt I ever got from when Don't Look That Professional. It just says Greg the Man Radio Show. Not really much to it, but I love wearing this shirt too, and when I get to others, we'll end up taking them on vacation. We'll be broadcasting live. Oh, they missed him. Shoot. Can't believe the pitcher got on base. It'd have been out number 2, but they can't get to him. No, that one, the pitcher got on. There's too many Sanchez on this team. But what am I gonna do? This weekend coming up, you can go out and see a lot of places. You come downtown alive this Thursday. You got Main Street Fridays. Still got the market going on downtown at TDD Market. You go to Chimney Rock, Biltmore House. A lot of places you can do. You can do that during the week before the kids go back to school. There's a lot of parents out there probably hoping they can't wait till school gets back to normal and everybody can go back to school. They've probably been drove crazy about their kids. I don't know. I saw an article yesterday. I've been almost brought it up when talking to people, but there was a couple out there with their kids. Talking about millennium kids. Millennial people don't have their children. Well, there's people in their 40s that don't have children. There's sometimes, that might be their decision. They ain't millennial people. They like to go to Disney World and Disneyland. But I know they get these big old nice things, and the kids having to wait in line. But I don't know. I don't even get into that one. But it's just something I saw is like people was complaining about millennial people not having kids and stuff. And millennial couples or whatever you want to call them. Millennial people, I think, is people born before our computer technology got better, or below that. Like in the 1970s and 80s, 90s children, maybe. Anything above that, we call it millennials, I guess. In the 2000s, I guess you want to call it. Now they're walking around with. We didn't have all this cell phones and stuff back in the 80s and stuff. We didn't have the technology. We had computers, but they wasn't that great. They had dial-up service. You had pretty much everything. Now, these days, these kids get everything. Have video. We have a better video game system. I can't say much. I have a better video game system. I still play. But the technology's gotten better. Now you can do podcasts, and I went around back then, and if there was, I don't remember it. I know radio stations, you can listen to them a lot better. You can carry them around on your phone now, or carry them wherever you are going, out of state or wherever now. You can listen to them anywhere. You don't have to listen to the radio station locally. You can listen to somewhere else now. It's like now I have on TuneIn Radio. I have now my podcast I like, and my own podcast, and then I have other radio stations, not even in this state. I have made friends with a radio station out in, when I found them with a K-Bay, now they call it a Bay, I think, out in California, down San Jose. I got friends with the announcers there, and then I won something, and then she got better. Got me my prize pack. It took a while. Then she gave me some extra CDs along with it, it took so long. Gave me a station of their Christmas CD. I like their Christmas CD. But they don't even do them anymore, and it's coming from the old station before they changed the logo. And where they moved. They gave me a Carlos Santana. They gave me all kind of cool CDs. I think they're from out there. Felicity Hamilton. What's her name out there? And I got friends with the local radio stations here before I even started this podcast. Now they kind of turn on me here. I don't know why, because I'm not a threat. I'm not even. I want a job in radio. I want to do something, maybe my voice, I can do voiceovers and read some material and make it funny. I'm bad to do it. I have changed words and songs. It makes it crazier when I'm singing sometimes. I just get these different voices. I don't like to do the different voices that much, but sometimes they come out. This way I want to sing a song sometimes and make it funny when I'm driving from where I work and stuff late at night. Try to keep me awake. Reminds me I gotta put the sticker on my car before I go anywhere. Still one out, 2 guys on base. The Braves are hoping to win this one. I hope too. Before we come back home to play the Reds. But there's a lot of things that people are getting upset over, and a lot of things, and people are doing some stupid stuff in Walmart. God. People using the bathroom on their potatoes and stuff and things. We're one out of the way now. And everything else. They turned themselves in thinking this, but people are doing some dumb things. I just don't understand what the deal is. Let me take a break here. Hold on. Maybe I can find it. Yeah.
With mattress, queen size for only $7.98 during the Sit and Sleep at Walker's Blowout Mattress Sale, located on the 123 bypass in Easley.
And my papa puts on a sale, he puts on a sale.
Alrighty, that's great man here. We're just talking about different things here, and a lot of things just irritate people. I don't know. It's like the thing with the General Lee and the Dukes of Hazzard show. I wish they'd bring it back to air. Look, they're running different strokes on TV now. Well, on this movie channel, but Well, let's bring the Dukes of Hazzard back on there. Make everybody happy. I can't say much. I have them on DVD. And it's kind of funny. All of a sudden, let's pull them off the air. They had them on Prime Video, Amazon Prime up on their movies, and then they disappeared. And I was watching them up there, so I want to scratch up my DVDs. But oh well, always something. I remember last time I went up the first time going up there, went up to see. Hey, the Braves win 5-4 the ending in the 10 innings. Finally in the 10th, Atlanta 5, Washington 4. Alrighty, the ending. Finally, we're headed back home with a win. But just, I don't know. I'm trying to get in not much. I saw another good thing, and I thought it was kind of, it was different. Down there in the border where they got built that wall, and down there between the United States and Mexico, they had a little slit in between, and they put seesaws in between the wall where the kids can play in with the Mexican kids, and the U.S. kids can play and do seesaw. It's kind of cool. I saw the picture of that yesterday. What is everybody thinking about the medians, these medians, and these psychic people coming online on Facebook now? They're hard to know what to believe. I know I believe in them, but hard to tell, if they're really, really know what they're doing or really know what they're talking about. Sometimes they're right on the money, and sometimes you're like, But the problem is with some of them that if you ask for the reading, they're going to do it, and then all of a sudden they watch their numbers go down in their videos, and then they don't want to deal with you. It's like, what the heck? Come on. I don't know. I got told I wasn't that happy enough to even get a reading. I was like, what? How do you tell that somebody's happy through a television thing? I don't even know. But she don't want to make me unhappy anyway, because it wasn't acknowledging me, and I put it up there 3 times. Whatever. But oh well, that situation. But you just sit back and try to figure out things. The politics and stuff is starting to run rapid around here now. The Democrats are having things on TV, but I don't even watch any of those things anyway. I'm trying to stay out of politics. I know I ain't long to be voting into. Thanks for everybody listening to my show. Follow me on my Facebook page or wherever you're following me on my show at. And I have over 61 likes and 62 or 63, or I don't remember what it was. 760 the followers. And I'm hoping to go more, but if you really want to get in touch with me for an interview, you have to message me on my Facebook page, or if you know you're friends with me, message me on my regular Facebook page, or message me on the Facebook /GreaterMan45. And I'll get back with you as soon as I can. I got to charge up my other phone before I can get that interview going, so through the phone. Another thing, make sure you're sitting somewhere and not having to move around a lot. That helps a little bit better, I know. But that's what happened, I think, on my Joe Gadden. He was moving a lot, and his phone was going in and out. It was kind of hard to talk a little bit and understand things that were going on a little bit. But I think I can do that phone interview a little bit better, and everything else. Other than that, he got a home run to help us out. Cool. Josh Donaldson. But everybody has a great, I know I'm rambling a lot, but I like talking about things and trying to figure out, okay, what's next for my podcast? Yeah. I like doing interviews, and they're a lot more funner. because you get to talk to somebody one-on-one. They kind of help you out a little bit. Yeah. I'm looking for more comedians to talk to if you're interested in hearing my show or anything like that. I'm looking forward to some more interviews, and I will be I'm going out of town next month here soon. And if you get in touch with me before then, by August 14th, I'm going to do a show on the road too. I might carry both phones. They do that show on the road. No, not really. Unless I get set up with it, well, I can do an interview on my phone with them in front of me. I use a phone, you hear my episode, one of them, the interview with Joe Bronzy, and then my phone one was, my best phone interview was Jeffrey Anderson. And what was that? That sounds weird in the house here. I keep hearing like somebody's down the hall. Let's keep moving there. I'm going to think somebody's in this house. Like a ghost or whatever. I need to do another paranormal one too, for my own thing. But that's another show down the road we'll be working on. I might have one with my wife when we're traveling. I don't know yet. We were talking about that earlier today. What time it was earlier would be in Indiana. But I will have the shows for tomorrow, for Downtown Alive, who's playing, and where food trucks will be down there. One food truck. I wish the pound cake guy would come down to Downtown Alive one time. I would love to try a piece of his cake. But every time I try to find him, he's never nowhere close. My dad knows him, and depending on cake guy, if somebody knows him, and tell him the Great Man Radio Show is looking looking for him. I just want to get a piece of cake and see how it tastes. I don't want a cake for to buy a whole one, but I heard he's pretty good. What else I want to say? I always like promoting the restaurants here or anything else, and promoting anything going on around the upstate. So I'm hoping to get back in touch with the Power Wrestling, whatever it's called. The guy over it, but maybe I will later. I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. I will be back on Thursday with Downtown Alive, and it's a Great Man for the Great Man Radio Show. Peace. I'm out.
Suck it to yourself. Suck it to me.